Kilo, Oscar, 4, Juliet, Tango, Bravo.
Roger, Roger, Juliet, Tango, Bravo, and what's the name there?
Roger, Roger, Juliet, Tango, Bravo, and what's the name there?
The name is Steve, Sierra, Tango, Echo, Victor, Echo. I talked to you earlier. I'm in Marietta, Georgia. Over.
Roger, Steve. Roger, Steve. Well, if we can be of use to you, if you have a radio you want to set up, we're at your command. What radio are you running now?
Command, what radio are you running now?
Well, I'm a fairly new operator. I've got a 10-tech Omni 7 radio, and that's going out to a 40-meter half-wave fed dipole out in the trees in my backyard. Over.
Roger, Roger. And you're down in Georgia, Roger?
Roger, Roger. And you're down in Georgia, Roger?
Roger.
Okay, part of our setup and it begins with normally making sure that you're in that wide 100 to 2900 transmit bandwidth, but I think that radio was manufactured prior to radios having the options that they have now, so you're probably on a fixed transmit bandwidth. Is that a Roger?
You're on a fixed transmit bandwidth. Is that a Roger?
Roger, we're bandwidth of 2500, over.
Yes, sir. Okay, so let's get into our setup. It is compression on, add a 3. Compression on, add a 3. Roger?
Add a 3. Compression on, add a 3. Roger?
How do I check that? I don't know where to look for that.
Okay, do you know how to bring your processor compressor on? Do you know how to do that?
Compressor on? Do you know how to do that?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay, that's this aspect of it is so light that it really doesn't make that big a deal. So we can bypass that. But the next one is fairly critical, and that's setting your audio mic level, your transmit level correctly, and that involves your ALC meter and your mic gain. And normally we say with mic gain in hand, go to your ALC meter, and as you say the word audio, adjust your ALC meter for 2/3 by way of mic gain control. Roger?
For 2/3 by way of mic gain control. Roger?
Roger. I think that's about right.
Already, and that radio probably, does that radio have EQ?
Already, and that radio probably, does that radio have EQ?
Say again?
Does your radio, let's see, what was that? That was the Omni 2, is that right? Omni 2, is that a Roger? 2, is
that right? Omni 2, is that a Roger?
I'm sorry, we doubled. What was your radio again?
Sorry, we doubled. What was your radio again?
It was 10-tech Omni 7, over.
Omni 7, Roger, Roger. Does it have EQ, do you know?
Omni 7, Roger, Roger. Does it have EQ, do you know?
That would be equalization, an equalization page, or way to adjust the frequency response, tailor the frequency response of the transmitter through equalization.
Tailor the frequency response of the transmitter through equalization.
I'm not sure. I've got the FBT adjustment that I can make.
I don't think that's it. This would be this would be probably equalization, your transmit equalization. It would give you like a 3-band EQ, a bass, mid-range treble. Roger, Roger.
A bass, mid-range treble. Roger, Roger.
Roger, I'm looking through the menu, over.
Roger, Roger. Well, tell you what, let me just give you a note there. When you find it, crank in about 3 clicks additional treble EQ. On the treble side, three clicks additional treble EQ from where you are. Roger?
3 clicks additional treble EQ from where you are. Roger?
Understand. 3 clicks. As soon as I find it, over.
Yes, sir. That will increase your brightness, and brightness is intelligibility, and the whole idea is that you will be understood. You will not be just heard, but you will be understood. The more intelligible you become, and intelligibility is mainly associated with the treble frequency response. Upper, 2.7K is the ideal frequency, but I'm sure you don't have a parametric on that radio, so it would be probably just your treble EQ increasing it that amount. Roger?
Treble EQ increasing it that amount. Roger?
Roger, I don't see that listed in the...
Yes, sir. Well, there's another way. There's an old way of setting EQ that doesn't involve electronics, and that is based around the thing called proximity effect. Proximity effect says that the closer you work a microphone, the more build-up the bass frequencies become. So when you get to within an inch of the microphone, your bass response is really up the wall. So inversely, if you back off the mic, say 4 inches or so, your bass frequency falls off, and your top end then becomes more predominant. Roger?
Becomes more predominant. Roger?
I'm sorry, Nate, I think we may have doubled again. I was just talking about proximity effect, which is a manual way of EQing your audio system, since you don't have an electronic equalization system. If you were to pull off mic about 4 inches or so, or at least 3 inches further back than what you are, your top end will have more influence over your audio curve than bass, because proximity effect says that the closer you work a microphone, the more bass you have. So if you pull back about 3 inches, additional 3 inches from where you are, then you will be emphasizing more the top end than the bass. Roger?
Then you will be emphasizing more the top end than the bass. Roger?
Okay, I'm about to lose you there, Steve, but if you do pull back there and take advantage of that mechanical, shall we say, equalization capability, you'll need to go back and reset your ALC level, because obviously there's another rule that says the further away from the microphone you are, your volume will drop. So if you're back 3 additional inches from where you were, then you'll have to go back and reset your ALC at the new position. Roger, Roger?
ALC at the new position. Roger, Roger?
Roger, understood, over.
Roger, Stephen. You're coming back on board as far as signal strength, so why don't you tell me the best thing you like about your radio there in about 10 seconds, see if I can get a good recording on you.
Best thing you like about your radio there in about 10 seconds, see if I can get a good recording on you.
The best thing, like I said, I'm a new operator, in general. It's a French radio, and it's fairly simple to operate. Feature on it, but again, I'm not experienced enough to know how to set it up optimally, and the manual doesn't really give you a lot of good direction. Over.
Roger that, Steve. Alrighty, well, let's see. Gosh, if you want to hear your radio, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that will take you in the vicinity of this recording. This recording will be called Test 5/19/23. There will be another one in the 23 date, but it'll be the one that we do this afternoon probably. So this one would be called Test, and you can get there by going to YouTube and doing a call letter search, KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, and then right in that area will be the test, this recording. Roger, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow.
Test recording. Roger, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow.
Roger, I really appreciate it, Jim, and I know I haven't been very helpful in making the changes you want. I'm just not so familiar with the radio, and seeing what 10-text language might be. So I understand test 51923. Over.
Yes, sir. Roger. And I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. So 73 there, Steve, and you have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. Thanks for dropping by on our morning test of the Qso-Vlog net. This is Jim, better known in some circles as Dr. VKV. Usually we're on in the afternoon, and we will be this afternoon from 3 to 3:30 till 5, but we're looking around and thinking about maybe moving up to mornings and see how that goes. Anyway, this is the Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.